believe in imposing new terms and conditions. Our Chief Executive, Kate Davis, said that it was consulted, it was negotiated. It wasn't. It was totally imposed. She manages to get £165,000 a year, £11,000 a year car allowance. Meanwhile, she cuts our pay. She takes away flexi time. I mean, loads of us are carers. How the hell are we supposed to cope with work-life balance? And it's just not right that the frontline workers are always the ones to get hit.
Yeah, we're here because Notting Hill management are refusing to negotiate with the union in terms of flexi time, carers leave, and that affects 100% of female staff in Notting Hill. And they've now introduced a very unfriendly terms and conditions which affect the whole workforce. As such, the workforce has been divided. So now everybody seems to come out at this particular time to express their views and to see whether management can change their position and to see whether we can go back to the negotiation table and try to get a concession. I mean, that's why we're here today.
Fighting for workers' rights today. We're fighting for the cut of carers' leave, the cut of flexi time, the cut to our pay protection, and also cuts in redeployment. I work in housing management for Notting Hill, and we're soon going to be having a restructure, and all these terms and conditions will actually affect our new posts in terms of our pay protection. Lots of us will be going down to maybe £5 grand less pay. Also, some of us might be redeployed elsewhere. There's plans to move into King's Cross, which obviously is going to affect people. This is a lot about affecting women, particularly women who work in the public sector, who are part-time working mothers, who are severely affected by these imposed changes. We were forced to sign our contracts, i.e. being that if we didn't sign these contracts, then what would happen is that we wouldn't have a job. So I'm here today not only for myself but supporting my colleagues, and also to show that we've all got to stand strong together, because if it goes on in Notting Hill, then I dread to think what's going to happen for other housing associations.
I'm here on the front line, striking today because of the terms and conditions that are being imposed on us that we do not agree with. And as a member of UNISON, I felt the need that I had to come out today and strike and support my other colleagues who don't believe in the terms and conditions that are being imposed on us at this present moment in time. And we would like them meaning senior management, and above board of directors, to negotiate with UNISON, who are the UNISON board members that represent us as members, to negotiate and come around the table and see if we can come to some form of agreement especially regarding flexi and carers leave.
And I'm a housing officer at Notting Hill Housing. The reason I'm here today is because I'm against the way Notting Hill Housing are treating their staff at the moment. Basically, they are imposing changes to our terms and conditions, and these changes include taking away our flexi time, taking away carers leave, and also restricting pay protection staff, where we are actually about to embark on a restructure, which means people will be losing their jobs and their jobs will be changing, and probably there will be pay cuts as well to their wages. So it's with regret that we've had to do this, but unfortunately our board will not meet with UNISON to negotiate, and I feel that's a very sad indictment on the organisation.
We were also trying to cut our terms and conditions. This is at the same time as they increased senior management pay and completed a plus refurbishment of the head office. We found ourselves in a position where our management simply refused to negotiate and sought to impose the cuts. We were left with no option but to go on strike. It was not a decision our members took lightly.
I'm an employee of Notting Hill home ownership. I've worked with them for a number of years, and we're all here today protesting and on strike because our senior management have decided to completely cut a lot of the reasons why we work for Notting Hill, including flexi time, paid carers leave. They're also removing a lot of other things to do with pay protection and redeployment facilities, which are going to make things very difficult in the light of the fact that they're reorganising the organisation, which will mean a lot of people are going to face pay cuts, being put into jobs that are much lower paid, much lower than what they're currently doing. Also, a lot of the policies are going to affect people that need to care for elderly relatives or young children and so on. The fact that we now have fixed hours where people have to be here between 9 and 5 is completely non-family friendly, and it's been done without any real negotiation. We've been told it's happening, and that's that. They've refused to go to ACAS, refused to negotiate with the union, and to be quite honest, we're all very unhappy with it.
What's the reason behind this? Why are they doing this? Is this connected with future plans to get rid of security of tenure for tenants, to raise rents to market rates? Are they now also attacking the staff and getting rid of what they consider to be unmarket paying conditions?
Here on the picket line today at Notting Hill Housing Trust. Had a fantastic turnout. There must be, 150 members here, all showing their support and their solidarity for the cause, and it is a very just cause. We've got a chief executive who's earning £165,000 a year. We've got a housing trust that's got a surplus last year of 16.8 million. Why are they picking on the workers? Why are they picking on the most vulnerable workforce, vulnerable parts of the workforce? The women, those who are carers, who predominantly are women. Going from paid carers leave, which was originally 14 days, it's now come down to 0. Redeployment has gone from 2 years right down to 6 months. Relocation allowance has gone from 1 year right down to 3 months. How is that just? How is that equitable? We all know that these are difficult times. People have to make savings and have to manage the future. But this is unreasonable, it's unjustified. All we are asking is that management negotiate these changes.